Today marks the official start of Pride Weekend in Toronto. It's one of the biggest celebrations of LGBTQ pride in North America. This year's theme is here, there, everywhere. And that's a good way to describe what it was like for one particular couple 20 years ago when they became poster people for gay marriage in Canada.
I do solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I may not be joined in matrimony to Michael Clifford Stark.
Michael Leshner pledging his vows to husband Michael Stark. That's June 2003, 20 years ago. That's the day they became the first gay couple to legally marry in this country. By that time, they'd already been together for 22 years. And today, let's show them now, still going strong and still fighting for LGBTQ rights. Welcome to the program to the Michaels themselves. Hey, guys.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Oh, my gosh. I remember covering this as a producer, and it was so exciting back then, and it brings me chills now. Bring us up to speed for you guys.
Well, it was obviously extremely exciting and emotional for us. And when we think back, it really is hard to believe it's been 20 years. You kind of wonder where do those 20 years go. But it's been an amazing time, and, we're just very thrilled that we were able to be part of this story.
What does it mean to you guys to be the first gay couple to be married? And I still can't fathom it's 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a little less hair.
Don't we both?
You look exactly the same, you two.
Thank you.
Oh, I wish.
But I think, it's still hard to believe that we were the first. Like, I know we are. But I think when you're part of the process, it still takes a while for it to sink in. And what's been wonderful about the 20th year is because we've been kind of back in the news again, you're getting people stopping by and congratulating us and thanking us. And it really helps to put everything in perspective that it really was groundbreaking and that it affected so many people's lives.
And it's especially heartwarming that they still like us.
Of course we do. I was so excited to chat with you guys because, like I said, I can't believe it's 20 years. What would you say?
I know.
Yeah, I know. What would you say back then, what you were feeling, and say now for people who want to get married?
Oh, gosh. I'd say if you really love each other and you do what you can to help out around the house and throw out the garbage.
But I think, Hannah, quite honestly, like when we were doing this, there was a bit of backlash in our community about, that we were just aping straight society. But we always would say to people, we're not advocating that every couple should get married. Our goal was to allow people to marry if they wish to. And that, now that that's been done, we know many people who were kind of poo-pooing the idea who have since gotten married. So it's kind of heartwarming to us to know that, as I say, being part of this historic decision really has impacted so many lives in really very positive ways.
I believe so, too. I really believe that. And this is a time, though, where rights for LGBTQ people are under attack around the world and in North America.
Yes.
What worries you about that current climate?
Well, in some ways, especially in Western society, it seems as if all of a sudden, in some places, there's a belligerence, especially politically, especially in the U.S. with Republicans, for heaven's sakes, picking on children. I just find that atrocious.
But I think it is very sad, because I think we probably naively thought that the battle's been won. And I mean, it has been won on one level. But I think you also realize that you can't necessarily assume that your rights are always going to be your rights, even though there's very few examples. Well, I shouldn't say that. Let me retract that. That I think what it means is that all of us have to be prepared to, not let this happen. And there has been some quite heartwarming examples of, within various communities, of people who don't want to see us going backwards.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Stark and Michael Leshner, happy anniversary, happy Pride Month, and so wonderful to talk to you.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you very much, Hannah. And everyone have a great Pride weekend.
Absolutely.
And be
Chat later.
nice to each other.